You are listening to the voice of self-discovery. Learn to discover a better you every day. Do you know there's a difference between good intentions and intentional living? You can have good thoughts and good ideas but not have a good life. There is a way you think that helps you act. You need to translate all your good thoughts and ideas into action. Head to my channel now using the link in this post to listen to the full episode on developing mental capacity for action. And if you are there, keep listening. There is something beyond ideas. Find out. This is the 21st episode and the third in the series on mind mastery. I had a question from one of my listeners last week, and he said, I practice bigger picture thinking. I also do focused thinking, and I go on to stretch my mind to unleash the power of creative thinking in all the ways you spoke about in your last episode, and it has helped me to generate some very good ideas, but I don't know how to take action. How can I act on my ideas? That was the question, and I am happy to respond to it in this episode so we all can learn and grow. You need to be aware that you are currently living below your potential if you are going to do anything to improve. You have more in you than you have ever tapped, and there is a path forward to greater accomplishment, growth, and fulfillment if only you are willing to take it. Firstly, you need to identify what is holding you back. Is it a matter of where to start from or how to start? Or is it that you do not know exactly how to go about it? Or is it inability to build relationships and get people on board? Or you just don't have the willpower to step forward? Or is it fear of getting outside your comfort zone? Most of the time, our perception of reality is distorted by our own experiences and reality. You need to acknowledge that your reality is different from someone else's reality. And so if your ideas will be of any value to anyone other than yourself, it has to go through a reality check. And you have to be realistic enough in your thinking to do a thorough reality check. So if your idea seeks to solve a problem, for example, you need to find out whether the problem exists in your head or in reality. Doing a reality check also involves better understanding what is to be able to ascertain what could be. It would also help you better understand where you stand with your idea, whether you are in a state of doubt, fear, confidence, etc. You may be a naturally optimistic person with little or no desire to be a realistic thinker. But if you want to take action on your ideas and test them, you need to be realistic enough to do a reality check. This would give you a better perspective and help you develop a plan of action, knowing where you stand with that idea, whether it's feasible or not, whether it's worth taking to the next step or not. Then break the limits in your mind that are holding you back from putting your ideas into action. The reality check would have helped you identify what is holding you back and giving you a foundation to build on. Now, you would have had a better understanding of what problems exist, what obstacles you are likely to face, what resources you have, what capacities you can build on, and what your liabilities are, to conclude whether your idea is worth pursuing or not. Having come to that conclusion, if it's worth pursuing, all you have to think about are possibilities. Just focus on what will be if your idea works, and what the possibilities are for making it work. From this point, find examples of people who are successful in the field or area you seek to venture into. Try to understand what they are doing, the problems they are trying to solve, and their approach to reaching their goals. You need to expose yourself to models of success. This exposes you to new perspectives and broadens your perspective of what is possible. So get as much exposure as you can. These can be in books, seminars, webinars, workshops. It can be TV talk shows, radio talk shows, podcasts, etc. It can even be one-on-one conversations or tweets on related subjects, people, and enterprises. Then you need to look for ways to express your ideas. This is where you find situations and contexts in which your ideas will be relevant and pitch it. You need to be on the lookout for ways to express your ideas. And like I said, there can be situations. You need to look for context in which your ideas will be relevant, and then you pitch those ideas. From this point, go further to test those ideas in the situations and contexts you thought they would be relevant. There's no other way to start acting on your ideas other than looking for situations and contexts that you think the ideas will be relevant in and trying them in those contexts. By this, you get experience as to what works and what doesn't. Then you modify the idea if you must and experiment again till it works the way it ought to. Apply this and you find yourself moving from ideas to accomplishments. It all starts with your thinking. My name is Priscilla Appiah. Call me Priscilla Up, Voice of Self-Discovery. Join me same time next week. You matter to me. Voice of Self-Discovery. Do you like a pro?